How do I? See you met my faithful handyman. No! Not another one! I'll save you! It's what Batman would do! He's just a little brought down, you see, when you knocked. He thought you were the handyman.
When I was young, I designed a machine to turn ghosts into paintings, and I traveled the world collecting them. That's horrible.
Okay. A quick shot. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, that came out wrong. You're not helping. You're not helping your case. You're not making this any better. You realize that.
Oh, it was glamorous, I can tell you. The souls of the dearly departed who couldn't rest, and you just went around and you started turning them into paintings. You're a monster. Well, tonight, I'm going to invite the whole town over for your birthday party. Oh, come on, no! So I'd better start getting ready, shouldn't I? Where's my guillotine? Because that one door says, no, you need 2 stars to enter. I figured that was the door to the final boss. And apparently no. But then again, that was a week ago. I was very young and naive then. No!
Excuse me. Coming through. Sorry. Couldn't help it. I'm completely incompetent. Damn, I look good running into those heels. Ow!
Thanks to philosophy, all is forgiven.
And welcome, gentle viewers and listeners, to Coyote Streams. I am Coyote de la Mancha, howling at windmills and tilting at the moon. This episode's not-for-profit is the Southern Poverty Law Center. The Southern Poverty Law Center is best known for their takedown of a certain white-robed, pointy-hooded organization via Operation Clan Watch. So no prize for guessing who they might have been going after back in the 80s. And there's a great book about it if you want to read it. And they're currently being harassed by, as of this broadcast, last I heard, by the Department of Justice, because they have a tendency to work against and thwart and investigate and, generally condemn white supremacy and racism and systemic inequality and attacks on voting rights. And so, yeah, you can kind of draw your own conclusion on why they've been targeted. Again, no prize is awarded. So if you can afford to give them a little bit of love, link is in the description. If you need their services, link is in the description. And if you can't afford to help them with anything, please consider just giving them a signal boost where others might see. As well, let's face it, that's what I'm doing. All right. New chords. We have Corvid. The Loch Ness Monster. That is not what that is. And Buggums. Oh, decisions. Actually, I'm comfortable grabbing the Serpent in this instance. I like the auto kill option. That's rather nice. Oh, River Snapper. Okay, so that's just a reptile in general. River Snapper is still awesome, though. 2 sacrifices to bring it up, and he has a health of 6. He only does 1 damage, but health of 6. Good God, yes. Welcome, River Snapper. You had your chance to be on my good side. Now you're going to suffer for it. Haru! That's right, Dickie boy. One of us is going to do the suffering, but it won't be me. What are you doing? You'll see, Dickie boy. Don't ever call me that again. Okay, so... So, does that mean 2 sacrifices? 3 sacrifices? Or is it just being symmetrical? I think it's just 1 sacrifice. Oh man, the mystical eye that I have. It's allowing me true sight. I can see the old lady whose soul is trapped now. Dude, that is so cool. I have the Millennium Eye. There's Cockroach, clearer than ever. The Adder. Hey, Kaminsky. There's Pack Rat. Lush. There's the Beehive, another Pack Rat. Yeah, I don't have access to my entire deck. But, I have a pretty good choice here, and one of them is Cockroach. So... Okay. I know what I want to do. I don't know if it's allowed, but I know what I want to do. Sacrifice Cockroach. Hello? Stoat. Oh, man. Stoat also looks very, very different. Yeah, he's wearing a suit, and his head is a screen of some kind. Is he a video game designer? Is he a television announcer? I'm not sure. Oh, and there's yeah, there's the crouching wolf. He's just like yeah, who would be best to make unkillable? I'm looking at you, strange larva. Yeah, the wolf there is missing an eye. That's probably why his attack is only 2 instead of 3. So yeah. I'm loving the Pegasus run I've started. It's like the Millennium Eye is giving me sight beyond sight. It's almost as good as the Sword of Omens, except that I can't stab my opponent with it, which is what I really want to do. But we're getting there. So, I'm thinking strange larva. Sacrifice. 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 That's right, Dickie boy. I regret all of my life's decisions. Arrgh. Thank you. How's it been? Quite bad. I'm trapped in the body of a stoat, in the paper of a card. I see that. I have, of course, set up a way to reset once more. Go on. Our player friend here, they already hold the key. Yeah, I like this. My card's just scheming. That's awesome. Interesting. Okay, he has a beehive and a rattler that... Will you get out of here? God, why? He already has a beehive and a rattler that he's going to be bringing into play. But what's interesting is the rattler doesn't seem to have the ability to do an insta-kill, which I would think that he would, along with the adder. Remind me again, Kaminsky. Okay, yeah, so Kaminsky, you're the goalie. Stoat is just miserable. Okay, yeah, he's not the crouching wolf, he's the stunted wolf. Another soul that's been trapped here, another of my predecessors. And I have to keep reminding people, guys, the reason that I'm doing this, the reason I'm engaging in any sacrifices at all, is to get all of us out. And in the end, I'm going to put that jerk in a card. Or just kill him. Yeah, Kaminsky looks absolutely horrified. As well he should. So, okay. Stunted Wolf does 2, but can only take 2. Stoat only does 1, but can take 3. Mind me again, Beehive, what do you do? Once a card bearing the sigil is struck, a bee is created in your hand. The bee is treated as 1 power, 1 health, and airborne. So really I want the Beehive to die in 1 strike, if I'm going to do anything against him at all. The Beehive does too. Oof. Yeah, that's tricky. Okay. So, let's see now. Okay, this is where it just gets insane. So I'm gonna play the squirrel. Gotta double check, make sure I know where everything is. Yeah, the Beehive, I don't really have to attack if I don't want to. It's just gonna sit there, apparently. Whether the Beehive is yours or his, whether the Beehive is mine or his, I get the bees? Dude, what the hell? That is insane. Why would that card exist in his deck? Well, anyway. So, alright, now... Alright. You're advising me to go ahead and strike the Beehive, so I will. When the hive is struck, Coyote gets free bees, and bees are just the bee's knees, so okay. Alright, if you advise it... Okay, says the Stoat. Then, I play the happy squirrel again. Here, sacrifice him. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice in order to bring forth a stunted wolf. Here we are. Then, Kaminsky. Oh no! I bring you forward. Ah! You have no attack. That's true. But I can use you. Ah! Yeah, sorry, man. I'm gonna use you. I'm just gonna put you here simultaneously as a goalie and a deterrent. Ah! No! And then you're just gonna be smooth as butter. Like a big stick of butter. The metaphors, man! The metaphors! Kaminsky, chill, it's okay. And then Squirrel goes there to block his attack and generate me more bones. Alright. And I end my turn, Dickie boy. I hate you so much right now, I can taste it. Let's see now. What do we got here? Adder is coming on. Yeah. Figures he's going to have lots and lots of adders on their way. That's going to be a next round thing. Stunted Wolf is doomed. Kaminsky is doomed. Rattler is unhappy, but that's life. Stota's about to get me bees. Why am I here? I should be practicing for my band. Yeah, whatever. All right, just hold on a second. So, all right. Oh, Bullfrog. Good call. You're not going to be necessary because he seems to have loaded his deck this round with just lots and lots of insta-kills. But that's fine because there are bees and soon I will have lots of squirrels. Oh my god, why are you like this? Jish. So, alright. Yeah, Bullfrog only does 1 damage. Alright. Decisions. Yeah. No matter what card I put there, they're pretty much doomed as things stand now because of the 3 attack. So again, I'll just put the squirrel there for now. Stunted Wolf can do him another 2. My god! Kaminsky, chill. And here we go. Huh. Okay, I don't remember. What's the guy hiding in a cave indicate? I do not recall. Those of you in chat, do you happen to recall? Yeah, the chat is set for top chat right now, so Izzy the Fool, if there's other people in chat whose comments are just not registering, I can't tell. I get the bees. I'll need to remember that for the future. Maybe I should have drawn that out to get more bees, but I was really more concerned with just taking them out. Oh yeah, that's the cave is the trial. Oh, what the heck. Lion of the ground, welcome. Yeah, I don't really need anything in my pack right now. So that's kind of a win-win. Let's see here. A trial of kin. 2 of the 3 drawn cards must be kin to pass. I'm thinking no. I don't have a whole lot of me. Okay. I do have several wolves, but I've got so many cards in my deck right now. The Trial of Bones. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 5 bones combined to pass. It probably not. Trial of Blood. The 3 drawn cards must cost at least 4 blood combined to pass. We're going for the Trial of Blood, Dickie boy. Stop calling me that. Let the Trial of Blood begin. Aroo! There we go. 1 from the stunted wolf, 2 from the wolf, 2 from the pack rat. I wish you luck. Oh, you wished me better than luck, stunted wolf. You wished me success. Success! Yes, indeed. All right, my choice of 3 cards. Grizzly. Right out of the gate, feckin' Grizzly. Holy crap. And that means... yeah, it's an insta-kill with a health of 6. If it encounters an opponent with a damage rating with a health of 4, then it can still do 4 damage if that creature is immune to the insta-kill, which I assume some would be. Yeah. Alright. Possibility the second. Dread Cthulhu, apparently. Okay, that's intriguing. What is that even? Card counter. The value represents blurber, 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 blurb. This is... okay, this is the Deep Old Ones card. It's just nothing but tentacles, and the description has been blotted out by spilled blood. But it only takes 1 sacrifice to call up, but it can only take 1 hit. And it has the Washington Post goalie effect. I do wonder what the card counter does. Its power... oh, its power equals the current number of cards in my hand. Oh, well, that's interesting. And the third possibility, the adder, which has both the insta-kill and... what is that? Hefty. At the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing this sigil will move in the direction inscribed in the sigil, and creatures in the way will be pushed in the same direction. Damn! Okay, well, I guess that's good for loosening everything up. Basically, if I was to have that particular adder in rotation, I would have, for 1 turn, because he only has a health of 1, it would be a death rotation. So, all right, these are all very interesting. We have the adder, who is hefty. We have the Page of Tentacles, who wants to be in a Taro deck, but is distinctly not. And we have the Grizzly, who is also an insta-kill. I'm taking the Grizzly. I would take the Page of Tentacles, but most of the time I don't have that many cards in my hand. with the style and the strategy that I'm currently employing. The adder hefty with plus insta-kill is good, but with a health of 1, that doesn't allow me to take the type of advantage of rotation that I would want to at this stage. So grizzly it is. Okay, so it's the old woman with the totems, or it's the fire. I'm taking the fire. I have no need to mess with my totems. My totems are set. The crackling fire lit the starving faces of the group of survivors. The great scandal. We have not food, unsaid. But perhaps one of your creatures will join us, enhance its power, said another. Just remember, if you do try this, don't stay too long. It'll be Watergate all over again. All right, I'm going for it. Who's wisely? Stop this. Wolf, of course, is happy with his attack of 4. But he wouldn't mind 5. Chip Nagurath has his own plans. Yeah, the maimed wolf is like, if you must. No, I doesn't must. Kaminsky is just, oh my god, dude, no! No, don't worry, Kaminsky. I'm not taking you. Oh, thank God! No. Going to be the strange larva. What? Yeah. Strange larva getting a +1 to attack. Hell yeah. The survivors were right about the flames. They had enhanced the creature's power. Like the presidency, if it hadn't been for that goddamn Supreme Court. You just need to chill, man. Spotting a few of the survivors drooling, you made a hasty retreat with your strange larva. Yeah, I enhanced the strange larva last time, and it worked out really well. I believe it also got reflected when they hatched into Mothra as well. And now we have the skull with 2 Toreador sword dancers, 1 to either side. So let's see what that gets us. Oof. The mud tugged hard at your feet, harder than a reporter from the Washington Post, forcing you to slow your pace. Dude, you're never gonna get over that, are you? No. A rank odor caused your stomach to churn and your eyes to water. My eyes were already watering, Dickie boy. Stop that. It was the rotting fish that hung from the branches around you. What? Why? What? Why? Why would you do that? A huge man approached. A big man. A strong man. Tears streaming down his face. Yeah, I thought that speech was familiar. Go fish. Took the film call, is that correct? My plan reaches its moment of truth. But you must defeat him first. You just leave that to me, Wolfie boy. Oh, a kingfisher. Nice. Okay. I hate doing the obvious move, but under the circumstances, I will. So... putting the bullfrog opposite the kingfisher to parry his airborne maneuver. Smoke, you can go there. You then be sacrificed to the stunted wolf. Are you sure? Yeah, pretty sure. I'm I'll put the squirrel there, just to mess with his head, frankly. Alright, here's 3 out of 5, fresh out of the gate. Alright, stunted wolf. You said I needed to win, here we go. All stale. Hard choose. Oh, that's right, he's gonna take one of my cards. Fucking hell. I didn't think he was gonna do that right away. But I might be able to distract him. Here we go. Alright. With 2 squirrels, I hereby declare myself unstoppable. New fish. Easy. Oh, he takes the newest one. I had forgotten about that little detail. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to actually hold for now. Because it looks like he's about to fall. And I need to be able to be ready for what happens next. Oh, fish. Okay. What the heck does the bait bucket do again? Oh, yeah, I think that when they get killed, it attracts sharks. Okay. Smells like fish. Yeah, I know it does. Okay. Madam, you are going to be invaluable very short. Okay, 2. No. Okay. Okay. Now, we'll deal with whatever the chum buckets call for. Fish. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Well. Yeah, lucky draw. Okay. It's okay, man. We can do this. Note, I am so sorry about this. I'm just trying to get us all out of here, man. Okay. Lock. Sorry, dude. Oh my god. Back on the board again. Yeah, man. I know. Sorry. Okay. Playing the wolf there. The nice thing is that for all the fact that the great white sharks do tremendous damage, they also dive to avoid taking damage. So I keep getting a free shot at it. And because the squirrels are perpetually resurrecting themselves, I can keep using them to block these two slots here. The trick is going to come when the boulder goes away. Whatever I draw next has to be able to tilt this balance significantly. But that shouldn't be a problem, because he's about to take 3 more damage. Okay. It's a good thing I gave Strange Larva an attack of 1. By clicking on the bones now that I have a brush. Oh, neat! Ha! They arrange themselves in little stacks. That's cool! Ha! I can play with them now! Yay, I'm playing with the bones of the dead that I have sacrificed. And suddenly I feel sad. Okay. This should be it. There we go. Your lives are restored, like the rights of certain minorities that I have never truly trusted. I miss the Huak. But now you must choose carefully. Don't worry about me, Dickie boy. I've got the situation in hand. Ooh, I could get another strange larva. A stalwart mole man. The ultimate defense. Yeah, what's interesting is that he actually managed to create a staff that read all his surroundings in radar and perpetually communicated the information to him in a form of braille. And his abilities... Let me check out his special abilities. He has a burrower, so he moves to the space to receive a strike, and he can block aerial attackers. So he's kind of the ultimate goalie. Having a second strange larva would be kind of obscene. The amorphous amoeba. Its sigils are ever-changing. Aru. Ooh, a chaos card. Okay, that's tempting just because it sounds fun. There's no way that he's going to be able to parry that, but he might be able to control it. And with my play style currently, I do tend to rack up a lot of bones. These all sound like great cards. Let's see. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Mole Man. Mole Man is a great goalie. I am loving the Mole Man. The opportunity to have two Mothras in my deck is ... tempting, but that's also another card that I have to wait 3 turns for it to ripen before it really comes into its own. Or Amoeba, which could potentially do anything, but at the same time, he's only got 1 attack and 2 defense, so he's not going to do much with that mystery sigil, and he's going to die fast. So no Amoeba, we're down to Mole Man and Strange Larva. Strange Larva, this one has an attack of 0, and I would have to try to put him in a protected position. I just finished getting the last Strange Larva out of that state. So I'm going to go with Mole Man. Moving past the pond, you took a deep breath of fresh air and continued on. Oh, I love this fresh air, Dickie boy. I really wish you'd stop calling me that. How can I make you stop calling me that? Oh, yes, I know. The relief of the fresh air quickly gave way to a bone-shaking chill. Aren't we naughty? Shut up. You guessed at the path ahead as the snow increasingly obscured it. You had climbed to the snow line. Okay, so quick question to the chat, and this is potentially quite important. If I end up going to the totem woman, and I end up getting a new totem, I don't have to change the totem that I have currently, right? I can just keep what I've got and acknowledge that there were options I could have taken. The reason I ask that is because it's a choice on the path between either undergoing a trial and potentially getting a really, really dynamite card, or, you know, just kind of randomly getting a card. You freely choose head and body of totem every time. Oh, but there's a sigil sacrifice up here, and that's also tempting. Yeah, I'm gonna need stuff for my pack. The totem warming is tempting, but I think that would be just greed. I think that going for the pack would be more practical. So, here we go. Alright. And thanks to the lucky plant, I can reshuffle these three if there's none that I like. Nah, definitely backpack. Gives me more ace in the hole. Pronghorn, nice. Not thrilling, but nice. On the other hand, bifurcation, imagine if I later on did a sigil sacrifice and, like, put that onto the strange larva. So, there's that possibility. The omnipresent mole! It burrows and emerges to block any land-borne attacker. So, another goalie. Very nice. Or the elk fawn, who becomes the elk, the turn following. Decisions. Well, the pronghorn, let me double check this, but it looks like the pronghorn basically has two sigils, bifurcated strike and sprinter. Now, as I understand it, I can take just one sigil and then transplant it. And so, based upon that understanding, I'm going to take the pronghorn. Alright. Backpack, 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 backpack. Oh, cannot pick one sigil and leave the other? Oh well. Alright, currently I have a fan. I could get another fan, which can be very useful. I can get a frozen opossum, which gives me a wall that then turns into an attacking character, or I can get the pliers. I'm not much into the pliers currently. So, and I already have a fan. So I think I'm going to get the frozen opossum. Yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh, you can't use that. Oh. Oh. Why not, Dickie boy? Failure. To the user, nothing will happen. This bottle of goo has no use. I don't believe you. The bottle of goo has no use. You are lying. I'm going to take a chance that he's lying, and I'm going to take the bottle of failure. All right. Now then. Ew. All his elk are stinky. Me again? Oh, so you found the stunted wolf. I've seen this go in effect often enough to know that there's a plan in motion. Better make haste. Make haste. Make haste for what? Make haste in what direction? He said, first I have to win. Okay, I'm all over it. I'm trying to win. That's great. You know, it's far out, solid, and right on. A moose buck. A mole. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to tack at least one blank spot without the mole getting in the way once it is in play. Moose buck is brawny, so he'll just shove other critters out of the way, and he's stinky. He's a stinky one. So, okay. All right. Is it stinky? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Okay, Stoat. Fine. Yeah, also you forgot to take out the garbage, young man. And I will put the squirrel here, because I'm going to want that extra bone. Alright, pronghorn, you're a sacrifice. Sacrifice of 2. So you're going to be coming up swiftly enough. So, yeah. Yeah, that looks right. You don't draw on your first turn. I'm just making sure the rules haven't changed yet. Alright, Moose Buck. Let's see here. Okay. So, move in the direction inscribed in the sigil. So, remind me, once he hits that wall, does he start careening in the opposite direction? I don't recall. Oh, I should have moved a squirrel there. Silly me. Oh well, that's fine. That should get rid of the mole fairly easily. Oh, you certainly have a lot of those. Yep, he changes direction. Okay. Okay. Moles can go ahead and just sit there for a second as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Moose Buck, though, you're a problem, dude. beehive. Yep, I could use some bees right about now, actually. Let's double check the description on that sigil. At the end of the owner's turn, card moves in the direction inscribed. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, he's got me a little bit on the back foot, but I have an angle. So, Stoat, my calculation, this mole is going to be taken out in 2 rounds. This mole's going to stay there for a little bit, but that's okay because he's blocking the skunk from advancing. Moosebuck is going to be alternating between these 2 spaces. But right now I don't have anything in one of those spaces to do him damage. But I intend to shortly. As every time that he moves over to this space, he is going to take damage from Pronghorn. And I'm going to put more that's going to be doing damage in here. And Mole, once he sees an attack coming in, either one of these is going to move to parry and destroy themselves in the process. So I feel like I have this, for the moment, essentially under control. As a bee! Yay, bee! More bees! Yay! I love the bees dancing. Is that because of the Millennium Eye that I have? I hope that it is. Ah, the black goat. Okay. So the bee... Alright, by my calculation, both of these moles are about to evaporate. Have to deal with a skunk, but that's okay. All right. So I've got a black goat, two squirrels. The bee is feeling very depressed. Yeah, once the moose buck gets moved out of the way, then the elk will come by, but the elk is nowhere near as powerful. I keep forgetting that they're stinky, which is very silly of me, because that is making a difference. But that's okay. Hey, Kaminsky. Hi. Alright. Well, you can weaken the moose buck a little bit. He'll be attacking you next round. I'm nickel and diming him to death with Stoat. Stoat is just being a champ. We're just like, all of these cards just like, I do nothing to you. I do nothing to you. I do nothing. Nothing. And then the moose bug's like, I could do something. But he's stinky. Bloop. Okay. Yeah. Alright, skunk. You're an irritant. Yeah, Pronghorn, unfortunately, let me double check that sigil. Yeah. Yeah, opposing is in position, not in power. So because he's opposite the Moose Buck, he also, his attack is currently 0. That will change once the Moose Buck moves over again, and the Moose Buck will take another damage. Minsky is just scared. Oh my god! Ooh, hello, Grizzly. Alright. Yeah, okay. Time to bring the Grizzly into play. Hang on a minute. Yeah, let's go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. You and your stinky deer. Oh, not even an announcement. Okay. You just got tired of me making fun of you. Aroo! I'll mock you forever, Dickie boy. A trial of wisdom. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 3 sigils among them to pass. No, absolutely not. A trial of health. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 6 health combined to pass. Probably not. A trial of blood. The 3 drawn cards must have at least 4 bloods combined to pass. That seems the most likely. I choose trial by blood, Dickie boy. Let the trial of blood begin. Yeah, no problem. This again. Oh, Stoat. 1 from the bullfrog, 3 from the grizzly, 1 from the stoat. The trial was passed. Yay, go team me. And of course, the nice thing is if I just decide, yeah, I don't want any more cards, I could deliberately throw the trial, since apparently it doesn't cost anything. Holy crap! A muscly moose buck with bees within. Not the bees! Not the bees! A skink that's also worth 3 health, 3 blood when sacrificed. That's kind of a big deal. Also loose tail. When a card bearing the sigil will be struck, a tail is created in its place, and a card bearing the sigil moves to the right. Or, lastly, a spiky bullfrog. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got a lot of flying critters, so that's nice. A moose buck filled with bees is tempting. It requires 3 to conjure forth. But that's not impossible. Or a skink with a breakable tail, but if I sacrifice him, he's worth 3 blood. Now, if the skink has his tail broken, I wonder if he keeps the sacrifice for 3 sigil, or if that's lost because he effectively breaks into 2 cards. Or does that sigil appear on each card since each card was part of the original animal? That is the question. A bullfrog, sorry, you're out of the running. Yep, sorry. So it's between a bee-filled moose buck or the skink. He keeps the sigil and the tail is worth 3 blood? Yeah, okay. Moose blood, or sorry, moose buck. You can tell where my mind is going though. I'm going for the blood sacrifice or the skink. Yeah, the moose buck has a lot of health and he can just be this tank-like refrigerator. While, I mean, he's like the ultimate defensive running back here. It's like, and every time he gets hit with his 7 health, he generates another 1 attack, 1 defense B. So there's that. Or the skink, which is an amazing sacrifice, and either he or the tail can be used to bring in more powerful cards. Alright. Because right now, I don't have a whole lot of ways to call forth a 3 blood card that does not require preparation, I'm going to take the skink. And here are you, blue-tailed beauty. The decrepit woodcarver appeared before you. She's not that decrepit. You're just being mean. She moved with a certain vigor. Oh, see, that's nice. In spite of her considerate age. Oh, good. You're sexist, too. What? No, that's ageist. You wouldn't say that about a guy, though, would you? Humph. So, alright, we've got everybody is stinky, everybody's on full defense, or the option to bring in the Antler tribe. Laughing Gremlin, welcome! Laughing Gremlin's all like, what about Preparation H? Okay, we'll just let Tricky Dick live with that for a second. Alright, I'm gonna go with, this is the Burrower. Yeah, that's the one I thought it was. In the highly unlikely event that I feel it necessary to change body, I'd like to have the Burrower handy. However, Immortal Squirrel all the way, baby. Yeah, we're definitely sticking with unkillable squirrels. Life and Gremlin, by the way, this vial of green goo, pardon me, the description for it, just like, loss. This does nothing to you. There's no use for it. You can't use it. Uh-huh. We'll see. I mean, he's been lying about so much else. You hunched down to place her offering in your pack. When you looked up again, the ancient, don't say it, woman, thank you, had vanished. All right, well, you tried to trick me out of having the very best totem in the history of ever. But you failed, Dickie boy. Let's see what you've got up your sleeve next. You'll wish you hadn't asked. Oh, this old chestnut again. It's doing it different this time. Lucky draw. Ooh, the strange larva. And frozen opossum is right there in the middle. Coming up behind quickly are elk fawns. Okay. So y'all are going to be just stuck there and not able to do much. Elk fawn will eventually release my frozen opossum, which is fine. Elk fawn is going to be doing 1 damage per round. Maybe. Block that nicely, you lovely immortal beastie you. I thought about putting Stinky there, and I might next round, but I really wanted to get that Death Sigil in the same action. Actually, though, you know what? Thinking on it, I'll go ahead and take the hit if it means bringing the strange larva out 1 round early. Oh, that's right. Squirrel is immortal. I can just play him again. Look at that. All right. So, yeah. I thought I... Okay, there we go. Ooh, the beehive. Nice. Now the strange pupa is just excited to be here. Elk is coming up, but yeah, you'll do damage to Mothra, but you're still gonna die. And Mothra's immune and invulnerable and invincible and has lots and lots of powers. So ha! I'm gonna go ahead and draw another squirrel. A card per turn. Don't be greedy. Oh, you should talk. Let's see. Decisions. Give me more bees in case I feel the need to use them later. And also be unable to attack me for a while. That's good too. There's literally no reason for me to put anything in front of frozen opossum yet. Is it the fool's like, I've got a need for bees? You know, adding more bees to this situation should help. Ah, the problem has been made even worse by the addition of more bees. Ah! And those who know will know. Oh, Mothman has a health of only 1. Well, I mean, now. Oh well. I'm Dr. Miles Manning. Alright, let's see now. Nice squirrels. Yeah, the adder will instantly die upon taking out that elk. But that kind of works for me. Let's see, what's behind the elk? More porcupine. You're on a prickly theme right now. If I draw the bifurcated card, that's going right here opposite the frozen opossum. That's one of the reasons I'm keeping this space clear. So, let's see here. A happy squirrel. A happy squirrel. They are so happy and carefree, completely undeserving of the injustice that I am prepared to launch upon them, undeserving of my wrath. But, well, here we are. Yeah, it's a shame that elk is there blocking things. But oh well. I don't think I've won yet. Because oh yeah, that's right, Mothman's a flyer. Oh yeah, never mind, screw you, buddy. But that's a lot of teeth. I forgot that moths could fly. Derp-de-derp-de-derp. Yeah, I'm at the point now, I have so many good cards. I'm just like, can I just not? I mean, look at this. I don't want more cards. I just want to make the ones I have stronger. A monstrous grizzly. Its form speaks enough of its efficacy. Yeah, grizzly is an absolute beast. I do have, in addition to all my other powers, I do have 2 cards that when sacrificed will give me 3 sacrifice instead of 1. So the grizzly is tempting if I'm going to take a card at all. But again, honestly, I'm satisfied with the deck that I have. On the other hand, Cockroach is tempting because Cockroach is, once the game gets going, ridiculously easy to just keep playing and just keep in there. I should have a diversification available in strategy. I definitely don't want the elk fawn. That's not fitting with what I'm doing right now. So it's between Cockroach and Grizzly. Basically the two opposite ends of the spectrum. Oh, if I find a mushroom space on the map, I can combine two of the same creature together. Oh, hell yeah, mushroom. Grizzly, here we go. And card with an extra. You came across some familiar stones. Oh, goody! But there was something different. Boo! You intuited that the fate of the creature selected for this would not be pleasant. What? It's been pleasant before? A sacrifice to the Bone Lord. Remove a card, get a boon for the rest of the run. Oh. Oh my god, please, no! Bullfrog, adder, black goat, bloodhound, wolf, strange larva, Insky. Yeah, I imagine that if I sacrifice something that is worth more of a sacrifice, then by definition, I would get a greater boon. But again, the whole reason I got the Grizzly was because I had two cards available that I could potentially use to summon him. I might sacrifice that Grizzly I just got. I really wasn't sure about adding another card. Alas. Dude, don't worry, you're safe. I'm not going to sacrifice a person if I can avoid it. Ink also has the special ability of a 3 sacrifice. Yeah. I really wasn't sold on getting this Grizzly, so I might give the Grizzly up. Everybody else, I mean, it's not like I have a bee lying around. Laughing Gremlin says, if you're not going to sacrifice a person, you can't be Tricky Dick anymore. Yeah, but I'm not the one who's Tricky Dick. That's the dealer. So, yeah, this may not seem like the wisest move, but I'm getting rid of the Grizzly. I feel like my deck is fine without it. You callously slaughtered the Grizzly. You didn't have to. His squeals of pain mingling as his blood and his tears flowed together over the stone. But just wait a minute. And his family waiting as he's failed to come home that night. But wait a minute. I didn't. Mama Bear and Baby Bear looking at one another with greater and greater apprehension as the dusk settled in tonight, looking at the empty chair at the head of the table. But I didn't. A card drawn crudely in crayon. Happy birthday, Daddy. Still sitting in front of his place at the table. Oh my God, what have I done? However, the Bone Lord was pleased by your sacrifice. I don't care anymore. Why? That poor baby there. Why? What is it? You will start each battle with one extra bone. A bear bone. A minor boon of the Bone Lord. You will start each battle with one extra bear bone. You shook off the viscera of the poor grizzly, and dismissing the thoughts of his tortured family, you carried onwards. I don't want to carry it. Poor baby bear. I didn't know. I didn't know. Relax, it's the American way. Just remember, bottle of failure. Nothing will happen to you, and the bottle of goo has no use. Yeah, okay. Alright, so... Oh, well. This is a kind of a diabolical setup, isn't it? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. The happy squirrel, frolicking, playful and free, and I sacrifice the squirrel to call forth Shub-Niggurath, the black goat of the young. The black goat with 1,000 young. My brain is turning into soup. I should probably stop soon. Then the black goat, Cthulhu, Ralaya, Ia Pan Pan Shub-Niggurath, Shoggoth, Azathoth Pan. Yes, we know. Quiet. I will sacrifice the black goat. Oh, so you've always been like this. Okay, dude, that was uncalled for. I'm just trying to get through this, man. Black goat. Sacrifice. No, that's my line. I sacrifice the black goat to play the grizzly. Which will also destroy your raven egg as soon as he reaches the board. Your elk fawn isn't going to be moving much with that snowy fur in the way. I'll play the squirrel there, just for funsies. And I end my turn. Hey, pack rat. What do you do again? Receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. Yeah, that's useful. Alright. Won't allow you to play a card before you draw a new one. Alright. I'll draw another squirrel. The grizzly takes the field, looking at me nervously. Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Going to play the goo of failure. I'm serious. You cannot use that. There is no possible use for it. I'll place it on that shelf over there for now. I advise, avoid it. Yeah, and see, if I trusted you, that would be very different. However, I will note, I do not. There's nothing you can do against my power. Aru! Dude, you're dead meat on a stick. I just drew another pack rat, Dickie boy. I'm not going to play my pack rat, Dickie boy. Yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm good. I think this is game. Okay. Keep sealed. But the Millennium Eye reveals that there is more to this than meets the eye. Oh! The pain is unbearable! Even after all these years. What do you eat? I have very little to live for these days. Okay. Could it be? You have the Master's Eye! That's right, sludgy boy. Does this mean the Master can see me? I don't know. Was this that time that you were reincarnated as a teenage slime? Magnificus! I'm sorry, who? Can you see me? Can you free me? You know, if you're getting ready to do some kind of rampage all over the place, I'm down. I'll just try to get cover and you just trash all of this guy's plans. There must be some way. Ah! It is done! The Master is free! Hello? Oh, the end must be close now. If Magnificus is free, it must be close. I feel like I need context with this one. Ah! Watching the angler lose. Oh, the angler must lose. Now that soothed my pain. An old rival of mine, that fisherman. Yeah, Magnificus may be the stunted wolf, since you needed the eye to free him, says Easy the Fool. Yeah, also note he's missing an eye. And I have an eye. So it doesn't have to be that way because multiple other contestants within this shed have sacrificed their eyes. But it would be a cool symmetry. He bested me this time, but I will have another chance. Do tell, slimy boy. Oh, I see you have a little something special up your sleeve. Nothing up my sleeve, except maybe another 3-4 arms. Why? Fear not. I won't blow your cover. You just need to get a hold of that camera of his. Well, I do plan to... Maybe if you defeated him, you would get a chance. Well, that's the plan, yes. Yes. I see that you have a little something special. All you need is an opportunity to use it. That's what I keep telling the girls, but they still say no. I have seen challengers touch his legendary camera. Oh, is that what he calls it? But only if they are able to defeat him. Okay. Defeat him once more. That should do it. He has no idea what you have. I look nervously at the table where the dude is listening. Up your sleeve. Oh, they got me. Why do you keep poking me? Poke, poke, poke. It's a roll of film. I'll steal it. No one will ever know. I'm just gonna. Doop, 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 doop. Doom, 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 doom. Nope, it didn't seal back up. I'm just going to have to figure that he does not see in the dark as well as I do, which is not that unusual. All right, Dicky boy, let's see what else you've got up your sleeve. Why would you say that like that? No reason. No reason at all. A raven. Ah ha ha. Oh. Yeah, card not found. Oh, geez. Okay. 011 001 00. 011 00101. Okay, I don't have a notepad with me. I really should, but I don't. And I don't know BASIC well enough to translate that just offhand. Is the Fool, I'm curious. Can you, like, screen capture this where you're watching and see if you can figure out a translation to this? I do intend to pick it just because I'm curious. But can you find out what this means? So Raven, static card, which I'm definitely getting. Interesting that Nixon is saying 011001000. 011001001. 011001001. 0111. 00000. I've never been into this modern poetry. Aru. It's binary for deep beneath. Well, I've been meaning to hit the cellar anyway. Yeah, the grizzly always gets the little mushroom one, but I think that's just an indication I already have a card like that. Static card it is. Alright, I really have no interest in meddling with totems unnecessarily. We all know I'm not going to change it anyway. Sacrifice. 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 Okay. Sacrifice someone in order to give their sigils to someone else. Am I your choice? No, I'm not gonna sacrifice you. You're a person. Still feeling that bear, aren't you? Yes. Why did you make me do that? So, So let's see here. I could take the sigils on Kaminsky and slap it on the Mole Man. So Mole Man would have Burrower. He'd be leaping up to block flying opponents. He would automatically be blocking anytime anybody had an open shot, and anytime someone tried to attack, they would also take damage. Yeah. Okay, I'm doing that. Congratulations, Mole Man. You just became the ultimate goalie. I am at your service. No. Yeah. Stinky and Stoat are both like, the choice is yours. Yeah, it's your choice. But no. Mole Man. So I now have several cards that, if I can just get them into play, they're absolutely devastating. And each of them requires a sacrifice of 1. So I'm feeling pretty good about my deck at this stage. This guy looks hungry. I don't trust that. Oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. So, tell me, Pegasus, Max. Can I call you Max? No. So, Max. You know the difference between a lifelong flamer and a windshield wiper? Not a thing. Yeah. What I thought. You took in the familiar sights and scents of the trapper's pelts. But something was different. A once friendly man now beheld you with a steely gaze. Okay, I'm feeling really good about combining those two cards now. Okay, yeah, the trapper, and then you've got... Yeah, this is just such a brilliant mask. I just want to point that out, because it's the same mask for 2 of the characters. You have the trapper, and then you have the, what was the other guy? The Skinner? And it just depends on what side is right side up. That's just such a very cool design. I'm afraid I must be skinning you today. No. Ah! Okay, and yeah, he's just starting out with all this stuff on the front line. Yeah, trapper and trader, that's it. Thank you. I was fumbling for, you know, what do you call that? The guy who trades, the merchant, the salesman. Gee, I don't know. Okay. So, leaping trap, a strange frog, which is a trap. So, all right. Things that get killed by these turn into pelts. All right. Let's start out with the basics, shall we? So, first off, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. Second guessing myself. I've made so many mistakes in the past. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have an attack. So, where's that? Okay. Yeah, I'll put him. Need to put him there. Give me bees. Opposite of damage of 1. That should work out well. And alright, squirrel. There is the need for bees. Do not underestimate the need for bees. And I think this is a fine time to free the frozen opossum, frankly. You can just sit there and be slowly freed. I feel the need for bees. Wolf, your time will come, but not quite yet. Not ready to have you just turned into a pelt that I can't use quite yet. Okay. Another squirrel, which puts me in a position to infinite summon, well, you know, basically anything. Leaping trap. Yeah. When a card bearing this sigil perishes, the creature opposing it perishes as well. The pelt is created in your hand. Yeah. Okay. Oh. That is what the bee is for. Just right now, I'm getting rid of the traps that are in front. Big guns come out a little later. I intend to get pelts. Oh, I meant to put those in the opposite order. Silly me. Alright, well, mistakes will happen. That's okay. Yeah, the skink is going to be a good play in the future. Probably next turn. Okay. Okay, squirrels do not turn into pelts. That's disappointing, but reasonable. Adder is coming along. Oh yeah, draw a card. Oof! Okay then. Features adjacent to the card bearing the sigil gain 1 power. Oh, hello. That's useful, isn't it? I'm going to hold on to you for a little bit, but I'm going to need you later. Alright. So... Squirrel. Squirrel. We'll go ahead and eat one from Adder in a moment. That's fine. This works the way that I think it does. Oops. It does not. Okay, once again, I misread the card. But that should be okay. And recover from this. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Yeah, a wolf, when it's destroyed in combat, it's just gone. Oh, the strange frogs don't generate pelts, only leaping traps that spawn after they perish. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Alright, well that actually works out pretty well then. Okay, thinking a few moves ahead, then this should be fine. In that case, then... do I do the alpha or the wolf? I'm gonna go ahead and use the alpha. No? I can't use the alpha. I'm gonna use the wolf. Sorry, dude, but occasional mistakes are part of the game. No, that'll let me another pelt. Frozen opossum is about to go. And I'll put a squirrel there to block the adder's attack coming out. Alright. Yep, all right. Okay. Actually, this is coasting pretty much according to plan right now. So this is fine. Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, okay, I did get pelts. However, okay, apparently when the skink is killed by a trap, it doesn't split up. So apparently transformation is not the same thing as being damaged. Good to know, but I got a bunch of pelts out of it, so that's fine too. Alright, Ah. Oh, hello, mole man. Oh, yes, in fact, this is exactly why you're here. Always goes from left to right, so he goes there, and then oh, damn it, no, I forgot, adder has insta-kill, damn. You can tell it's getting towards the end of my run because I'm getting tired and I'm forgetting things. That's alright. Damn, okay. Hopefully that does not cost me too dear. Okay. Yeah, the alpha's out, man. The alpha's out. Yeah, I'm making some mistakes this run. But, I think I can recover. This is not a flawless hand that I'm playing, but I think I can recover. I'm gonna miss that mole man, though. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to need to end this round quickly. Alright, the opossum will get me another pelt. And the wolf should end this particular run very nicely. Alright. Exquisite pelts, but the cycle must continue. Like that damned Constitution. Let's trade. Powerful cards. I will accept only the finest pelts for them. Okay, holy crap. Aid for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Oh, okay, so, yeah, wow. Okay, so I can get 5 of his creatures. Well, that's a tough one. And by the way, if you've been enjoying this, and if you love my pain and the pain of the poor bear family, please consider liking. If you have anything that you would like for me to know or forget, please put it in the comments. And if you would like to see more, please consider subscribing. I need the self-esteem boost. I'm dying over here. Okay. So it really comes down to, I mean, there's 8 of them. So I'm like, which 3 am I willing to have him use in the upcoming battle? Bloodhound is terrible. Adder is deadly. But, can be taken out. That frickin' moose buck. So, alright. Yeah, well, Bloodhound and Grizzly, I definitely like. Shark. Oh, Great White has bifurcation. So, and a damage of 4. So, yeah, that's definitely tempting. Raven and Adder, I don't know. I'm also looking at how easily they would be for me to fight against. And how easily they would be for me to call into play. Death Adder. Is there a golden axe nearby? I was thinking like, I am the Black Adder! Beware, Black Adder comes this way. Quickly hide your sons and daughters. Oh, so this is also the position they're going to be in. They're not just being shuffled in. Nice. Well then. Let's see now. I will go ahead and take Great White, even though it's not my favorite gimmick. The diving, I don't really like that, but I love the bifurcation with a 4 damage each. So, yeah, but my stuff is staying on the board too. So, let's see now. Great White takes sacrifice of 3, but I have the Black Goat in my hand, so I can do that. So, Raven and Adder, I don't mind you staying there because they're about to die. So I'm going to take the Great White. I will take Bloodhound. Grizzly. Battler. And Turkey Vulture. But that's okay. Raven won't remain for very long. I would have chosen differently. Yeah, but I've never been impeached. Great draw. Okay. So let's get this carnage on the show, shall we? There's Squirrel. Now Squirrel is going to be sacrificed for the black goat. And then I sacrifice the black goat for the bifurcating great white. And yeah, this is good for right now. Ah, the adder. Yeah, I'm pretty sure victory is certain. However, again, I don't trust this guy not to cheat, so let's just be certain of that, shall we? Even the cards are excited. And yeah, I think that does it nicely. Lots of teeth left over to buy things later. You will not perish quite yet. That's right, Dickie boy. Perhaps one of these will entice you. Okay, if I kept all those cards, I feel like my deck is a little large to really manage properly now. Okay, you one-eyed wolf. You Odin figure, you. Yeah, traditionally losing the right eye has been a symbol of wisdom, especially wisdom gained through sacrifice, ever since the Edda was written. So you do not keep the creatures you traded for mid-fight. Okay, that's actually good news. I have no words for this freak of nature. Ha! The long elk. Dude, I don't even know what that is. It has 2 health. It automatically kills anything that it hits. And then it prances about. Another strange larva. the eternal serpent. Death strengthens it forever. Oh, does it now? Yeah, I'm leaning towards the Ouroboros. That just, especially if it works the way that I think it does, where every time that it dies, it gets stronger. Yeah. I'm going, the unkillable doesn't say that, but he's lied before. So I'm going for the Ouroboros. No, it wasn't Ouroboros. It was Ouroboros. With the enigmatic trapper and trader now bleeding into the snow, you persisted. Their families wandering late into the night. Okay, you need to chill. You could see a light in the distance. The end is near. I bet you say that to all the boys. We will need another map. Okay. The end is near. I'm getting folked here, guys. Gentle viewers and listeners, just be with me. Just be with me here. Okay. So I have Sigil, the pack, or a mysterious computer. And I have a static card. I have a static card, and I could choose the mysterious computer. The mysterious computer is really, really tempting. Does anyone in chat remember what that does? I've never seen it before. I mean, sure, the sigil would be fun to like be all like, oh yeah, and I'm going to make Mothra even more powerful. That would be fun and all, but oh, that's not a computer? All right. What is it? Okay. Aren't I full? Oh no, all I have left is the fan. I should probably get the backpack then. Because I think all I have is the fan, and I'm going to need every possible trick up my sleeve that I can get. Okay, a pair of pliers, a squirrel, which I probably don't need, or bones. Well, bones would allow me to pull out one of the bone-oriented cards basically immediately on the first play. Another happy squirrel, I suppose, is always welcome, but they don't die anymore, so that's not really an issue. Or I could have the option to pull out one tooth to put into his bowl to make a difference. I could see a situation getting so close and so dire that the pliers would come in handy. But I think that the pig with bones is... Yeah. Am I really going to need to pull out... I mean, the only way I'm going to need to pull out something big is if he hits me with another grizzly wall. And at that point, I don't have anything that can beat it anyway. But the pliers, if it's really, really close, they could make a difference between life and death. Decisions, decisions, decisions. I'm leaning pliers. Okay, you're leaning pliers too, yeah. I'm thinking that the deck is versatile enough that's going to be a more effective last ditch. You deem it necessary? You may cut up one of my cards with these. Yeah, I think I'm going to deem it necessary. You may cut up one of your adversary's cards. It is destroyed. Yeah. Scissors it is. Scissors it is absolutely frickin' is. Okay. Cabin in the woods, ooh. Cabin in the woods, oh yeah. We're just 4 teenagers going to a cabin in the woods. Your eyes have fixed themselves on the small cabin. Its warm light a beacon in the oppressive darkness of the night. Above the front door, despite the glare, you could just make out the name of its inhabitants. Bears. You're never going to stop with that, are you? No. It was bad, and you should feel bad. Surely this cabin marked the end of your travails. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to mark the end of my travails until I can kill this guy. And you prepare yourself for the most violent film you've ever seen. There's a bloodthirsty maniac who finds a Cub Scout troop, and he chops up 2 or 3 in every scene. Please don't reveal the secret ending to your friends. You won't believe Don't spoil the big surprise. You won't believe your eyes when you see nature trail to hell. Nature trail to hell. Nature trail to hell in 3D. Aru? What? Is that my coffin? What? Steps away from the strange cabin, you were presented with an opportunity. I don't offer my boons to just any traveler. If you're able to pass my trials, you will be rewarded mightily. Yeah, incidentally, one of the mixed blessings of being dyslexic, when he said he didn't give his boons out to just any traveler, boons was not the word I saw. I just didn't share that with you at the time because I didn't think anybody needed that visage. The trial of the ring. If you have a ring, you pass automatically. I do not have a ring. The trial of the winged. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the airborne sigil. Okay, I don't think I have a ring, do I? I don't think I do. The trial of skins. The 3 drawn cards must include a pelt card. Oh, crap. Okay, wow. Okay. Chat, I don't recall getting a ring. I don't have a ring, do I? I know I don't have any pelts in my deck. I do not believe that in my travels I ever gathered a ring. And so that leaves gambling with the winged, which is not in my favor. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think I have a ring. I don't remember ever getting one. I got a lot of other stuff. I never got a ring. Oh, oh. The ring is hidden in the cuckoo clock. Yeah, I searched to see if there were other hidden compartments. I couldn't find one. Either I just didn't click on the right part or I didn't hold my jaw right. Yeah, too bad none of the above isn't an option. Well, I mean, I do have... I think I have like one card that has flight. Oh, there's a second time code. Well, that's fine. You know, it's a game. I always got everything, then wouldn't be much of a game. I know I don't have any pelts. I'm confident I don't have the ring. So I guess we're just on... I'm going to figure there's like a 3% chance. Ouroboros counts as a ring. Brain puns into none of the above. The flying nun. All right, Ouroboros counts as a ring. I have Ouroboros. Let's go. Let the trial of the ring begin. Yeah, of course it would count. Good Lord. Where is my brain? Ouroboros. Mole Man. River Sniper. Ah. A ring. There we go. I drew Ouroboros, you guys. There it is. What are the frickin' odds? Ha ha ha! There we go. I drew Ouroboros. Success! I will grant you one of my most powerful boons. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Cards that dramatically alter the game, and you don't even need to draw them. Nice. The Battle of the Forest. You start a battle with grand furs on all of your spaces. The boon of goat's blood. You will start a battle with a black goat on the board. Okay, that's sexier than a pair of snakeskin drawers. Or a boon of the ambidextrous. You may draw twice at the beginning of your turn. Oh, yeah, that one. That's not even a question. We will repeat that once more for those in the back. Ambidextrous, 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 Emma. The Tale of the Swift. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Sprinter's Sigil. Okay, more trials. I've got a couple of those. It's not impossible. The Trial of Rarity. The 3 drawn cards must include a rare card. Okay, I've got a couple of those. It's not impossible. The Trial of the Finned. The 3 drawn cards must include a card with the Waterborne Sigil. Okay, no. I don't have one of those. Rare or traveling. I actually have more rare cards than I do the traveling cards. So we're going for rarities. Let the trial of rarity begin. Oh, really, darling? Not a single rare card. Are you sure the Stoat's unique? The Stoat is a unique card. There's a person in there. I haven't seen another stoat yet.
Failure.
Oh, he said rare, not unique. I just figured unique was, you know, an extreme of rare. You know, it's like, hey, have you ever made it with an aardvark? You know, this is a rare opportunity. We're scarce. Ah!
You managed to get a boon. This may be a fair competition.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe that. I just keep looking for side paths. But there are none. He seems pensive about his choices. Oh, hi. Well, you're interesting. Is this what happens when Ents go bad?
You took your time out there. And I'm itching for another game.
That might be the termites.
Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to leave.
I hope you're adequately prepared.
Yeah, Bubby, so am I.
Perhaps one more to be safe.
What?
This may be a fair game, but I'm still going to cheat.
Amalgam? Yeah. Boss fight has 3 phases. Amalgam. Okay, well, it doesn't give any sign that it's going to turn into Mothra, so that's something. I have a beehive, squirrel. Okay. Amalgam are tough and count as all tribes of creatures at once. Yeah, okay. Alright. Get this madness started then. Ability. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. That's okay. No, this is fine. He's going to continue to be mobile. This is fine. Oh, yeah. Let me turn down the soundtrack. Just a smidge. Give me one moment. I love the masks rotating around him. That is so cool. All right, I accessed that through escape, I think. Okay. Pause menu. Okay. Deck options. Okay. Music volume. Down 1. Okay. And do it. All right. Okay, Ouroboros gets stronger every time he gets hit. That is a fine arrangement. See, what's that coming down the pike? Mantis God. Oh, yup, chew Farley. Whoop. Yeah, okay, that's right. I draw twice. That's awesome. Hey, Stoat. Yeah, I'm happy to see you too. Okay. You go ahead and weaken that horrible thing. You go ahead and just be there to absorb damage. Oh, now what the fuck? Okay, so... Alright, so I can't tell which of his masks he's going to be using, apparently. Well, that's just, you know, jolly. Alright. Well, Mantis God is about to get rid of the gold nuggets, so that's something. bloodhound, and ooh! My wild card gave me a wolf cub. Nice! Okay. Okay, now I can see. Okay. Ironically, that irritant actually bought me some time. Okay. Draw more? Fisherman, the Raider, I guess? Dapper? Alright, I enjoy Disorder, Is It a Fool, but for you, I will click on the bones. Holy crap, okay. Okay. Yeah, be careful, he says. Yeah, I'm all over it. Okay, I need to get my order of operations together very carefully on this one. So, I think he's a good match there. Got 2 amalgams to take out. This can go there. Alright. Ooh, fresh. Choose. You're still doing that? Ooh, fish. Easy to. Fish, easy choose. Fine. New fish. Easy chews. It. That amalgam. Just gonna go away. Fish. Go fish. Oh, screw you, buddy. Did you see that he just cheated again? He's like, oh yeah, I'm just going to put this right up on the front. You cheating bitch. You are sly, Dicky boy. But so am I. This should be it. Hit you! Putting this here in case he cheats further. Aid for what you can, but know this. The rest will stay and fight for me. Okay, wait a minute. Wasn't that enough to win this? This phase? Also, I'll point out that clearing the front row no longer means that he'll be at a disadvantage. One wolf pelt. And that's it. The Uriuli, for sacrifice of 4, has 7 and 7. Yeah, I'll take that. How the hell many do I need to win one of these rounds? Oh, okay, it says I won one. He just isn't pausing is all. Okay. So, if you sustain severe damage, you must first deal back the same amount, then deal 5 to win. That's right. That's right. I can't see my part of the scale, only his. I think there it is. Yeah, all right. We've got some pretty high stakes rolling here. That's fine. Well, since he was nice enough to give me his Urauli, stop. Draw a card. All right, that's fine. I'll draw a card. You understand? Only one. All right, so here's what we're going to do. First, I'm going to put down a couple of squirrels. Then we're going to sacrifice everybody. Oh, I didn't see that such. Okay. Well, you know what? That's fine. So, squirrel, another happy squirrel. Then I think a robberess. And go there. And the happy squirrels can go there to be sacrificed to bring out the wolf that does 4 damage. And oh, you can go ahead and get rid of that rattler. He's like, total misplay. I'm not satisfied that it is. Yes, Ink's going to come up later on. I'm sorry, what? I was expecting to do a lot more damage than that. You capably endure the onslaught of rare creatures. But the true challenge was forthcoming. Shadowy figures appeared before you. In their eyes glimmered a recognition of kinship, but colored by guilt. They were betraying you. I remember that one fondly. Oh, bite me. Yeah, he's bringing into play one of my ego cards and one of the departed previous contestants. So all right, so far the basic strategy seems to be standing firm. River Snapper, which is an excellent tank. I'm gonna draw another squirrel, just in case. Hold the line. All right. Yeah, and the mask is whatever is to my left of his face is apparently what gets activated. So I definitely don't want to do it when the prospector is in place. And I'd rather not do it when the fisher is in place because I'm not willing for any of those to be stolen by the fisher. So it's going to be the trapper trader. Do, 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 do. What? Masks rotating do not determine his power order. God damn it! They're purely decorative. Mother puss bucket. I did not see the... I didn't see that in his hands. To my perception, the pickaxe leapt into his hand after I moved. God damn it. He's going to turn all of these magnificent cards into gold. Okay, well then it wasn't just me. That's something, I guess. Wasn't anything in his hands until after I moved. Alright. I still say he's cheating. Well, this is the telegraph. Next turn he's using pickaxe. Oh, I see. Okay, so when I make my turn doesn't affect anything. There's no strategy there. I just have to deal with whatever he's doing next. Yeah. Picky dick over there is a frickin' cheater. To the shock of exactly no one. Alright. Well, alright, I'm going to go ahead and let this ride here. Is it the Fool? That was for you. Alright, and this should end this round of the tournament. Okay. This damned moon. It's dramatic, yes. But it provides no value to my board. What are you up to? I wonder. Get it? Get it? Now that is value. Okay. And I already used the fan. Crap. Alright. Too bad I don't have another one. but I think we can still work with this. Larva and pack rat. Okay. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, it does block flight. It pulls other cards into its orbit, apparently. Will pull small creatures like squirrels into its orbit. Oh, does that also affect my cards? The stoat is a small creature. I guess we'll find out in a moment. Alright, let me check something. Alright, well, I know what I'm putting down after Stoat's dead. And... let's see... yeah, then after that... yeah, first I play Pack Rat, then I play Strange Larva. But that's after this turn. Hey, ooh, okay. Grizzly is listed as being an insta-kill. But I bet that doesn't affect the moon. Then again, maybe it does. I could see it going either way in this game. I've never tried a poisonous creature. Well, the thing is, the poisonous creature in the past has affected non-creature obstacles. For example, the adder attacked the frozen opossum, and it suddenly was an opossum. Is the Fool says the only thing that cannot be insta-killed is the moon. God damn. All right. All right, first, the Pack Rat. I need more equipment to help me. Then, another happy squirrel makes the ultimate sacrifice that I might play the Strange Larva. Okay. I don't know what kind of weird cheating nonsense he's going to pull next. But I feel like I'm ready for it. Nope, the larva was not pulled into the moon. It's not a small creature. It's just strange. All right, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, all right. Theoretically, I should have the moon at the end of this turn. But we'll see, and we'll see what he pulls next. And I am going for that 10. You will take the moon! Yeah, I'm pissed on the moon! I like that! You fucker! You fucked my wife! Think you can destroy me? I'll have you know I have 72 separate accounts! really destroyed the moon. I suppose that all that's left to do is finish me off. I take the moon, I take the moon, I take the moon, I take the moon, I take the moon. That's right, Dicky boy. I'm taking the moon, and now I'm going to take you. Go on then. Yeah. Yeah, I have squirrels for days, you guys. Okay, I'm going to do 10, 17, 21 points of damage. Let's go, Richard. Wait, what?
Oh my, I think I just beat him. Oh.
Victory! Yay! Wait, what is this? I beat him. I defeated him. I finished him off. Him and all his cheating ways and goodbye, moon. Yes! Victory is mine. I have no idea what I'm looking at, and I don't care, because obviously my victory is complete, and there's nothing else to concern myself about ever, 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 ever. Or is there? Curiouser and curiouser. Yeah, I gotta be ready for that camera. I tried to click on it when he whipped it out to take a picture of the moon, but I wasn't able to get it.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging for that epic, shiny Transcend Dog! And here I'll add some crazy VFX with lightning bolts or something. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am about to open my first pack. Feeling good about this one. Feeling real good. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, and our first rare is a Birchkin. Not exactly a viable competitive card, but hey, it's a pretty one. All right, next pack. Feeling even better about this one.
Is this?
I gotta say, these cards are feeling extra silky today.
Is this what my captor was like before? Am I seeing who he was before he was transformed into the creature that he became?
I mean, they're so smooth. Not sure what they're doing down there at the card factory, but these are feeling good in my hands. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Oh, you looted them from the card factory.
Jank cards, maybe a few additions to my draft cube. We'll see. And our rare for this pack is Bandog. Not exactly riveting so far, but we have many packs to go. Next pack, here we come! Just cut out this part. Hey there, card gamers! I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening video. Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. Now, not all of you will even remember this game. I'm barely old enough to have seen these going around in my childhood. For whatever reason, they only did 1 set of these cards and then stopped printing them. There's not a huge market for them anymore, but at the rate I got them for, there's not really much to lose. That being said, a foil Mantis God goes for a couple $100, so fingers crossed. Really cool art on these. Definitely stands the test of time. And our rare for this pack is Blue Mage. Cool looking card, but not going to be worth very much. All right. Let's see what we got going on in the second pack.
Okay, so we're looking, I guess, at our villain before he was the villain. And Inscryption is this defunct game that had been around when he was a kid. He's only interested in it as a collector and maybe as a trader. But the cards that he's opening are definitely not the cards that we have been playing with. This is also cementing that the game we've been playing is one of his creation, but it was inspired by his love of the game, which somewhere along the line became an obsession.
Huh. This pack has been opened and resealed. Hope no one snuck the rare out of it. That would suck. Come on, people, honestly. Who opens and reseals a pack?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the shoe to drop.
There's a set of coordinates on this card. Looks like they were drawn on with a pen. 49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think I'd have to check, but I think that's pretty nearby.
Or this might not be his background. This might be my background.
All right, you guys, I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel. Always come prepared, kids. All right. Whew. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Whew. Getting close, I think.
Is there a snare
Assuming
trap?
there is
I'm waiting for him.
a thing to get close to. This very well may be a massive waste of...
Thinking maybe so. Then...
All right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls. Every time. You gotta come prepared.
Okay, just out of curiosity.
All
No,
right,
it didn't show
guys.
any sign of the battery being
I'm
low.
out here.
So that was apparently something
All
else.
right. That's why you always bring an extra battery, boys and girls.
Battery
Every
wasn't
time.
running low.
You gotta come prepared. Okay.
Not a cave.
All right. This is it.
This has always come prepared. Did he bring a staff?
And
or
now
a gun?
we
Or-
dig.
Yeah, I would not be trying to do this alone and unarmed.
I give a 75% chance it's a rock. But only one way to find out. What the fuck is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
So is this my backstory, or is this the backstory of the first person that the villain captured? Or is this the backstory of the villain himself when he found an artifact that destroyed his mind and turned him into part of its game? Let's find out.
What? What the fuck? Guys, are you seeing this? I'm a little confused.
The disc would be very, very destroyed, as Laughing Gremlin points out, unless either it had only recently been placed there, or there was magic involved. Let's find out. Who has a floppy disk drive anymore? Okay, $11. Cheaper than a foil Steamboat Willie.
Alright.
Alright, fine.
Wow, great video.
He's satisfied with his life's choices.
Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing.
Okay, put that sucker in there. Is this like Videodrome? Does it reach out to you? Does it bite? Stop browsing footage. There's nothing. Yeah, I didn't remember that, as Easy the Fool points out. Okay, time to figure out what's on this thing. The first words you hear when you boot up Inscryption during the first stream, so, okay. So that was my background. That's how I got here, apparently. I do not celebrate often. I seldom give gifts. You, challenger, you are worthy. Please do not be polite. dig in. That looks absolutely disgusting. There is something wrong. Who was that? Your prize awaits. Aru. Very well. Come with me. Okay, I'm sensing that Laughing Gremlin is not an Anglophile. He says, what? It's just British cuisine. Okay. Stand right there. No, I don't think so. I was clicking earlier. Okay. All right. Aha. Look at that. You like that, huh? Yeah, you fuck yeah. That's right, Greenie boy. Let's see how you like it for a while. Now I just need to figure out how to free all of my friends. Follow me an ingrate, will you? Okay. I'm wanting to check out that stack that looks like a stack of mannequin parts and hats, I guess. A button of power, it is mine! Mine, I say! Even a child could beat you. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, there's no way to go to either side. So that's the door I came in, which I cannot open. His card is somewhere in this area, I believe. So let's see here. All right. Gonna get all meta for a second, I guess. Ultra deck, options, start screen. Game. Okay, so there's the credits, there's quit, there's options, there's continue, and there's new game. So, all right. First, I'm going to go ahead and hit continue, just in case that puts me someplace else. Oh, it does not. Okay. So with that, we are at Start New Game, which, since it looks identical to the button/card that I grabbed after defeating my foe, wiping unexpected data encountered, creating new file, purging deck data, purge collecting data, loading scene, inscription, something I didn't have time to read. In the beginning, the world did not know cards. That is, until the day the scribes arrived. Oh my gosh, the stoat was one of the scribes! Each had their own method of inscription to create cards. Remora used her quill to inscribe the epitaphs of the dead. Leshy used his wildlife camera to capture beasts. I've been fighting Leshy. PO3 used a particle scanner to copy the CPUs of robots. And Magnificus used his brush to paint his wizard pupils. With the cards created, the scribes had solidified their power. Until one day a challenger arrived to replace one of the scribes. Choose a starting deck to mark your ambition. Okay. Well, I don't want to replace the stoat. Or, I don't remember his actual... they're not marked by name, darn it. Was it... okay. The wizard hat. Each starter deck has a different playstyle. So am I choosing who I'm going to face off against? Am I choosing who I'm going to be? Because it occurs to me I just finished off Leshy. So is the goal to defeat each one of the four? Choosing which scribe you intend to usurp. Well, Magnificus is the hat, as I recall. Does that sound right? And you have PO3 was the one who was imprisoned as the stoat, I believe. It'd be great if these actually showed the name of each of them. Yeah. Dead Scribe, then Leshy, then PO3, then Magnificus. Stoat's real name is PO3, Poe. Okay, his is just in Leet because, yeah, he was a mechanoid. Not necessarily a machine as we understand them, but the way that he manifested appears to be mechanical, the way that others that manifested appeared to be organic. Since these are creatures that apparently they either predate life or they just predate life on this planet. Remora, Leshy, Poe, Magnificus. Okay, so, I might go ahead and end it here and just figure that next time we get together, we'll find out which of the decks that I'm going to be starting with, and therefore trying to usurp and take their place. I have an interest, I have a bit of a grudge against Leshy, but I have interest in Magnificus. And I have curiosity about Grimora. So we'll always see what happens next. So my understanding is that we should be saved at this point. Yeah, necromancy is always tempting, but Magnificus, I'm curious because I encountered the loss. Oh, she's where the bones come from. Yeah, which is cool since the four of them had started out as allies. It's kind of cool that Leshy borrowed elements from his companions. But we'll go ahead and stop there for tonight, I think. And then we'll pick up with one of the cards when we get to this game next. I believe the plan is to go back to it next week. But before we go, I would like to take this opportunity to thank all of our supporters, present and future, with special thanks to Cryptid Rhea, Guinevere, and ADFE, and most of all, extra special thanks with a twist of lemon to my personal savior, Laughing Gremlin. This channel could not be what it is without your support. Thank you. And if you would like to support what we do, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/Coyote de la Mancha. When you do, please let me know via email or patron message if there's a particular color in which you would like to have your name displayed. Alternatively, you can give a one-time gift at ko-fi.com/Coyote de la Mancha. And finally, a huge thank you to all of you who have been supporting us in all the different ways that you have. You are all wonderful. I cannot truly thank you enough, so I will settle by simply saying thank you. And so, until next time, don't cheat at cards. Don't brutalize your friends and turn them into cards. And you should never fight fair when you're fighting for your life. And I will see you, gentle viewers and listeners, sometime again.